Diego si Model VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
Angolier, who went shield crash level 1. He'll use it to get onto the high ground, but they still have 3 heroes. Gotta at least swipe a bounty rune, which he will, but he'll fall and be the second death.
I love how
As RNG get 2 kills before the game even really gets going.
yeah, and it kind of spills over in other lanes as well, right? Like because of that, he's a decent laner if he starts on the lane. By the way, there's a rotation mid PYW.
Yeah, for both teams. Both teams, Kaka looking for the fissure, lands it. And now Somnus moving in. He's got the waning rift. The roll comes out. That's going to land. They also have the Marcy. DY's in. The right clicks on a Kaka. Both supports come over for Xtreme Gaming to make sure that they can keep Paparazzi not only alive, but supplement that with getting him a kill.
Look at that.
They're going after Somnus, waning rift. Paparazzi, he's level 6. He's got the Laguna Blade, and they'll get the kill on the Somnus. So they end up supplementing him 2 kills.
Yeah.
And Xtreme mid feels amazing now.
Again, a little bit faster on the clicks. But bot lane it's very interesting. Like they're going
Ghost. They land the rebound, and with the dispose, Ghost is going to try and run. Doesn't have a lot of extra movement speed. Nobody's really sitting low, and they get the shield crash. They'll get the kill. 3-man Fissure just not in time, but the TP comes in afterwards. It's a 3-man Dream Coil. It'll snap on PYW. They look over at Old 11. They've got the silence with the geomagnetic grip on Kaka. The Laguna Blade comes in under the Earthshaker. They get the kill on Old 11. They'll look to get Kaka out, but the LSA lands, and Paparazzi has himself another. He's on a killing spree. Somnus needs to be careful of a potential rebound dispose combo from DY. If he were to get caught again, I think Paparazzi certainly had the damage there, but they back off, and Xtreme aren't going to go for anything more. They lost Old 11 down bottom.
Lina is caught. They still might go for it.
Paparazzi wasn't going, but staying too long. LSA never lands. Ghost comes back into the lane. They'll rebound to give him the movement speed, but the right clicks come through, and Paparazzi ends up going down. He stayed too long. Rupture onto Old 11, who just came back into the lane. They get the kill on a DY. They'll take out a second. It's a double kill for Ghost with the blood right, the damage, and another one. Kaka finished off this Pango, and PYW drops.
I'm not sure why they decided to play it the way they did. Paparazzi, he
Not a puddle, but it is a complete hero pool. Rebounding off the bear, and Kaka gonna be disposed, then rooted. He throws down an Echo Slam that really does nothing. Chain Frost is gonna bounce around, going back and forth from the bear over to the Earth Spirit. They get the kill on a Kaka. They'll end up trading PYW. Lou's getting low. He's been ruptured. He needs to be careful. Or no, he hasn't been ruptured yet. My mistake. But now they'll go to the Dream Coil. That will catch Lou, and he's still somehow alive. Blood Right's down. The Rolling Thunder comes in. The Blood Right is what finally finishes off Lou. Now the Rupture's out. It's on to Old 11. They've got 3 dead on the side of Xtreme Gaming, and somehow RNG, it feels like they've kind of salvaged this fight a little bit when it started with a whiffed Echo Slam.
It's insane that they even managed to keep that lone druid alive for such a long time. I felt like, okay, he's dead. He's dead. Is he alive? And then he dies in the end to the Blood Right now. PYW. Oh, they messed up their stuns.
Yeah. I think PYW and DY might even be next. Somnus is going for this with a double damage. Just needs one more right click. But throws the illusory orb out. LSA just on the edge hit the puck. He jaunts over to the side. A rebound again, but DY clicked down by Somnus. He's really starting to get out of control. They need to be careful. Sinister Gaze on a Lou, who just came back alive, and he'll fall too. RNG, they're really moving up, moving forward, and getting themselves into the lead, and they've got themselves a fissure that lands on a 2. They got the Blood Right down. They get the kill on the Paparazzi. Old 11 on the run, but he's got nowhere to go, and they will lose everybody on the side of Xtreme Gaming. And I know Earth Spirit's alive, but he died first. So technically a full team wipe for RNG.
It's going to be, severely diminished.
Something they've done a good job at that I was saying earlier is that Lou always seems to find his farm, but he was involved maybe a little bit earlier than I thought he would be. As PYW dies again, And they've got the Dream Coil down, but it won't matter. Paparazzi will trade for Kaka. And it seems to be a battle of who can hit harder, who can do more in the mid lane. And they're going to get Roche here, get the Aegis into the hands of Ghost. RNG making an easy movement there. No contest from Xtreme Gaming. They're over bottom trying to take a tier 2. They're going to start to TP from RNG. They're nearby PYW with the Geomagnetic Grip as well as Boulder Smash. They've got the BKB being popped by Ghost. They'll try to get the damage out onto the Bloodseeker, but he's able to run away. They get the kill next over a start. So the Lich is out of the equation. Does have buyback if they choose to use it. The rollout from PYW would get him to safety. They take the Aegis on Ghost. Somnus from behind them. Echo Slam dropped on a 2, but it's not enough damage. The Fissure, though, it locked down Paparazzi enough for Somnus to take out the Lina. They got the Dream Coil down on a 1. It's only on the old 11. He's going to snap it. Uh-oh, Waning Rift, Silence on a 3. They end up losing Chalice, but old 11 falls in return. The offlaners are gone. DY is going to drop 2. 4 heroes in on the side of Xtreme Gaming as they'll look over at Lou, the last remaining hero on the side of Xtreme. They'll look for the high 5. They will get it. They'll continue to high 5 as it's Somnus, who's beyond godlike, and finishes off the team wipe.
I love the friendly banter and the BMs between these two teams.
Lou on this bear, trying to get away from the Lich. Dallas. Moving forward and kind of wants to go here. Kaka. He's about to have Echo Slam back off cooldown. Lose silence for the moment. The Fissure comes in. They'll get the kill on the PYW. The Rolling Thunder comes out from old 11. The Chain Frost is now over to the side, bouncing on Lou as well as the bear, doing some damage. Oh, the Rolling Thunder! Somnus got hit as he blinked in. He's going to end up going down. 10 times spree now over into the hands of Paparazzi with the BKB being popped by Ghost. DY to get so much damage. The right clicks are quick from Ghost. Turns DY into a ghost. He can only watch from the grave as the rest of the team is trying to run after Kaka as well as Xnova to get a couple of more kills. They've got the root onto the Lich. They'll take him out. And Kaka over and escaping into the trees while the rest of the team has already made the smoke breaks, and he's gonna just jump in. They've got the roll, they have the root, phase shift away. But on the backside of the fight, they've got the BKB already being popped by Paparazzi. They'll Cyclone the bear up into the air. They'll look over at DY. DY's going to be stunned by the Brewing. They've got the Rolling Thunder that's landing on the Somnus. He needs to be careful. The right click's coming in from Ghost. They get the kill to Paparazzi with a Fissure from Kaka. There's the Chain Frost bouncing around, but it goes over to the creep. So a little bit of luck coming out.
The Echo!
Gaming. The Echo Slam is massive coming through from Kaka. Can they follow it up with more? They'll take out all of them. They get the kill to PYW. Another Fissure from Kaka locks him down. DY's gone. And again, Lou, the last one alive. Will they look for the high 5 as they try to kill him? No, they'll be Savage Roared away. The rest of the team still trying to catch up. They'll at least look at the bear. They've got the Waning Rift. The Fissure slams at his feet, and they will finish off the team wipe as Roche is respawned and RNG put themselves primed to take it. If they've got the reach. And this is in the lane. They'll go to the Rolling Thunder, going the opposite direction. They don't really see anybody. Xnova's going to be the one who ends up getting caught by the Rolling Thunder, but they have Ghosts nearby. They need to be careful. Qualifier on Xnova as well. Blood right down. Chain Frost bouncing. That goes over to the bear. They've got the Sinister Gaze. They're going to try and focus their attention onto the bear, but the Unleash comes up from DY. Now the Rupture. That's on a Paparazzi, so he has to stand still. It's going to be followed up by Kaka going into the Echo Slam, and Paparazzi never gets anything off. Just did for 75 seconds without buyback. Lou over to the side all alone. They've split them up and picked them off one by one, and they will get 4 kills as the only one to escape is old 11. They really split them up and leave. But as I say that, well, now Chain Frost bouncing over to the side, heals up into the air. The overwhelming blink from Somnus going over and trying to continue it on to DY. Chalice will be there instead. They've got the rebound. It doesn't land with the old 11 Rolling Thunder coming in. The LSA as well as the right click damage coming through onto the Brewmaster. They get the kill with the Echo Slam again. Kaka, he's in with it one more time. And Ghost is going to take out Paparazzi as well as DY. They'll finish off Lou. These heroes buy back on the side of Xtreme Gaming, but it's not looking like it's going to matter at all. They'll get the totem and the Fissures in between them both. They'll take out old 11 again. They'll kill off PYW, and GG is called by Xtreme Gaming as RNG will take game number 1 in this BO5 Grand Final.
Really, really well played by Venom. It's not a hero. I'm just thinking about these players that can deal with Ursa well. Beast is probably a much more valid option.
I said they should have banned Beastmaster.
But I can see your point. He's not really succeeding at that so far on top lane.
Ooh. Kaka caught. PYW's here. This is another sense of the rotation that they use to try and get Paparazzi a kill. He gets first blood. He's gonna potentially drop. Ooh,
He didn't get the
didn't get
deny.
the deny. I thought he had it for a second.
He regened a bit too much on SF. Like he had, usually we see 202. But he went for Soul Rip earlier. Perhaps won't even max out the Tombstone. We'll see.
11. He's level 6, so he's got Black Hole ready to go. He's got the same amount of gold as Bristleback and Kaka falling to PYW. Is Kaka going down again? I believe that's the second time he's died already. You know, he's kind of tanking a little bit of the pressure coming out from Xtreme in this laning phase.
BYW,
Oh.
Yep.
Now they find X-Nova. That's going to be one. They got to essentially go after Ghost here to stop them from getting these stacks. The Requiem comes out, lands on a 3. The Scatterblast hits on a Ghost. 1 raise, 2 raises, Ghost! Oh, just surviving. And now Paparazzi, he's looking like he's just going to die here. They've got the dagger. They have the Sonic Wave. Can they get the deny? Do they even want to go to the deny? Blink and Scatterblast. Paparazzi falls. PYW's out. Kaka dead again with Primal Roar being used out onto the Snapfire as DY uses the cookie. Old 11's in. And Somnus drops. DY's dead. They've got the Malefice on a Chalice. It's a full fight in the river.
He can't. He
do
could
have Black Hole.
Yeah, he could if he wanted to, because their spirit is coming. But
yeah, but he could still use it if they kick him back into the Black Hole. Yeah, that's exactly what they're gonna do.
Nicely done.
So Black Hole used, and eventually Chalice should just drop to Old 11.
I love those axes to get one. Perhaps one more lasted before the fight completes. And look at this SF. He respawned instantly, going back towards the stacks. Are they truly that worth it? How many are there? 4? Okay. 1, 2, 3. I see 4. I guess they are. But
Yeah.
you might die again here, sir. Centaur Stomp.
Ghost. I'm worried also about Paparazzi. He's in pretty far. Magic Missile on the PYW. He's taking a lot of damage from the Quill Spray coming out from Ghost, and Somnus back in. I mean, the fight that doesn't end. It's kind of like this is the song that never ends. Fire Snap Cookie, the raises on a Somnus. Magic Missile onto Paparazzi. They'll take out DY, looking like Paparazzi's going to be next because the Tombstone's on the high ground. They'll take out the Shadow Fiend. 3 heroes dead again on the side of Xtreme Gaming. And Old 11 with no Black Hole, no health, no life, and no pressure to keep him alive. So RNG will get another one.
Lou is just on the safe lane singing.
Idea, but since he's the rookie, everybody's like, wow, come on, Lou. This is exactly how we like to play Dota. Well, you know, maybe back up a little bit.
Kaka.
Nobody listens
Kaka
to the
with a
rookie.
swap. Tumbler's Cookie.
Bop.
Tumbler's Toy.
And Magic Missile, DY. He'll fall. And then they'll go into, well, roll with the Boulder Smash. Kaka taking some damage here. Only 2 raises hit. PYW loses his life for this. They've got Lou this time fighting. They told him to get involved, and he'll do exactly that. The Requiem comes out, X-Nova. He's going to drop. 2 for 2. Paparazzi looking likely to go down afterwards, and it's a triple kill for Somnus with that Sonic Wave, and Lou trying to fight back, but, well, Ghost is here too, so Lou this time, after being bottom and not getting involved, he dies just like Xtreme has been doing. One of Primal Roar, they do have Swap, but a lot of the big abilities are missing for RNG if they want to try and make a move here on the side of Xtreme. Have to go right now. Won't find their opening.
Oh, the swap.
Instead, it's a swap on a Paparazzi. Kaka gets hit with the roll. They'll take it the bench to start. Paparazzi with the raises, and they get the first life out of the hands of Ghost. So Lou right next to him, and they've got the Black Hole to line up. It's, well, and they just used as quickly as they got it because they get the kill on a Ghost, but Ghost gets a kill on a DY in the process.
Sometimes Gaben takes your hand and says, "Come here, little buddy, I'll save you."
By the way, Primal Roar used in the midst of that, and he's going home with the Overlord. As it finished there for Chalice. Look concerning Paparazzi's net worth. Top lane, Chalice, now on the run. X-Nova's going to die to Lou. He was up there as well.
Nice stun from Chalice.
Have a magnetize and roll in again. Lou starting to right-click away onto the Beastmaster. They'll hit the roll one more time, and PYW able to control these heroes and make sure that they get both kills.
Yeah, Lou is definitely stepping it up this game. But this time he's
They're not
baiting.
used to being up against the swap.
Look at-
He's trying to bait, but initially he was there before the rest of his team.
Somnus,
BKB
BKB.
gets popped. Somnus, Sonic Wave immediately. That'll push back some of these heroes with the back damage still coming out of the PYW. They've got the Black Hole. It's on a Ghost away from the rest of the team. They'll go to the ult on the Undying. They land the Requiem. They'll take the Bristleback, and they lose Kaka. PYW, the only one dead on the side of Xtreme to start this one off, is they'll chase X Nova, but maybe need to turn
Double
around
stun.
and go for Chalice. It's a double stun coming through. DY in trouble. He'll end up going down to Somnus. Now X Nova back into the fray, kind of throwing his body towards the side of Xtreme Gaming so they go off these other players, and that's exactly what they'll do. Somnus able to get away, and so is Chalice, but it's
That's Giga Brains. 9k
They're not
MMR.
Roche.
There is a Black
Edelon's
Hole.
leading. A little bit slow. They go to the ult on X Nova, and there's the wave of terror with Mortimer's kisses. Oh, the roll! Almost in time from PYW, but he'll drop. He'll buy back immediately. The BKB was popped pretty early by Somnus, but they're still going to catch a second one. Old 11 not able to survive the onslaught coming out from RNG. As Ghost getting ripped apart here by Lou, forced to pop the BKB. He'll be soul ripped by X Nova. PYW, he just bought back. He's got to roll away. They've got the swap. It's on to Lou. Lou
Make my buyback.
needs to try and survive. He'll go to the ulti. He'll use that BKB. They get the first life out of the hands of Ghost. The roll is hitting on Akaka on the side of this fight as they'll be right on top of Ghost.
Oh, to
With the
Orchid.
black hole for a second, that might be enough. The Orchid was used to stop it, but they get the kill on a Ghost anyway. Bristleback ends up falling. Somnus doing a lot of damage. Paparazzi gets the kill on X Nova's. Chalice takes out DY. Lou killing off this Beastmaster in the blink away from Somnus, trying to TP out.
Roll.
A roll! Oh, just a little bit. Roche and RNG away from Xtreme, but Xtreme, they want to cut them off at the pass. If they come back into the jungle, they're going to get one step ahead of RNG. Roll in, and now the Orchid. Uh-oh, PYW. That might be a little bit too far. Viscous Nasal Goo and the Orchid Burn will get the kill. Somnus gets credit for that one, and he is godlike. Somnus with the BKB. He'll throw the Sonic Wave. That's going to push back Old 11, but the damage coming up from Lou will take away the spree that's on Somnus, too. So he's now godlike. Lou, he's 12-1-2. The look.
With the bash. Insta.
First hit bash.
They hit them. They also hit them with the TikTok.
It's up a little bit. No Aegis, but Roche for a while. We'll see if any team wants to fight each other. Double damage will be set up for by PYW to hold, and an easy kill on X Nova as he tried to come over.
Can they get more? They do see that someone is farming, well, that Ghost is farming the Ancients.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
How do you fight if you're RNG? This SF is massive.
With Blink, by the time you know what's coming your way, well, Lou gets the kill on Akaka.
And you really needed that bench, like, to defend. It gives you no damage, right? But at the same time,
The evasion, really.
yeah, the evasion and the magic resistance is huge.
Under attack.
That ward spotted vision of at least Chalice. Roll in, kick back, nullifier on him. Right click damage coming in from Lou. He's stunned up for a second. They get the kill on a Chalice. They end up trading PYW. They're over to the side. The tombstone is down. They need to kind of deal with this. Paparazzi, he's broken the Bristleback, and now they're going to try and get this kill out on a Ghost. But with the BKB being popped by Somnus, he's going to push away these heroes on the side of Xtreme Gaming. Sonic Wave only hit on a one. Ghost still going forward. They hit the Magic Fist on both Lou as well as Paparazzi. Paparazzi with a Satanic, and they'll get the kill on a Ghost. But on the back lines, Somnus took out Old 11, who does have buyback. They go to the Requiem, and then they'll try to TP out. Paparazzi dusted up, but not in time to stop the TP away.
Look at all priming that up already.
I'm a little bit scared of going in and committing completely. You know that like Roche is considered being up in just a moment, even though it's a minute and a half away. There's the roll as well as the BKB coming out from PYW. DY with the little shredder gets the kill, but they end up trading their supports. BKB's been popped by Ghost. They'll buy back on the Earth Spirit. They'll look over at Ghost, whose BKB is no longer active. start to run, and now the roll is PYW comes back into the fight. The right click damage, they've got the swap coming out from Kaka to save this bristleback Sonic Wave. Sonic's trying to do all he can, and he's going to be forced to blink away. They'll eat the cheese on Ghost. He will eat the cheese, and they'll go and try and chase these RNG heroes. Roll from PYW, the nullifier on Kaka. He'll end up losing his life, and the magic missile comes out onto 2 with the primal roar being popped onto PYW. He's still alive for the moment. They go to the Requiem with the roll, splitting the seams. That means PYW is just going to die here to Ghost. Over to the side, though, is Somnus. They've got the Orchid. They have the Silence onto this Ursa. Fire Snap Cookie away with... Oh, they're going to look through. They've got Ghost in their sights, and the Aegis is gone. They've done this a couple times to Ghost, where they're able to take the first life out of his hands immediately. They'll look to time the Requiem, and no, they've got the Hex. It's out onto Paparazzi. The Sonic Wave is actually going to hit them both. They have the Silence as well from the Orchid, as well as the Primal Roar coming out. That's through on a PYW. They get a kill on X-Nova. They'll end up trading one apiece, but this time PYW doesn't have buyback, and X-Nova does. Lou in on this. The Lincolns is going to be popped, as well as the Hex going to be placed onto the Ursa. They've got the right click damage coming in with the Mortimer's Kisses landing onto these heroes, and there's the Black Hole for only a split second. They have the stun. It lands on all 11. The damage is coming out, and these heroes are getting really low on the side of Xtreme Gaming. They get the kill on a Lou, and they'll take him out. He's got buyback. They'll buyback on TY as well, as he fell afterwards, and so will Paparazzi. He's got buyback. But now it's a full team wipe for the side of RNG next of the team, and see if they can find anything. If they can delay this game to 60 minutes, that's when the chaos starts, and then everything just by itself. With the BKB pop by PYW, they've got the swap that'll save this Beastmaster. He was silenced and on the run. The right-click damage on the Kaka, so they get the first life out of the hands of Bench. But again, it's always trading PYW. At least that seems to be the case. Ghost is away from his team. They'll use the Abyssal Blade. They've got the lockdown, but the Satanic's going to be popped, and Ghost will be back up to full health. Now Lou trying to run away. BKB's going to run out on Ghost, and these axes are flying forward from Chalice. They've got the Soul Rip on Akaka. That'll heal him up a little bit, but the right-click damage coming in from Lou, as well as Paparazzi takes out Chalice. And now 2 heroes there with buyback on the side of RNG.
They do have buyback, and like you said, and they do have the outpost. He's a tower at this point. He's this massive tower that can be killed easily, but if he's allowed to stand and hit, he'll blow anyone up. Yeah, he'll blow anyone up.
Him at a crazy price, and he can hit. And they're going to hit Kaka. They've got the Primal Roar coming out onto PYW again, the roll, and it just seems like it's always just signaled to be straight towards his death. And they're going to be down numbers. Like, PYW has no gold to buy back. Push up in a minute 10, and at that time, they will have the Earth Spirit being back up, but Lu's going to go in. They've got the swap once again. That's going to be out into Sonda, so that's going to pull him back away from this Ursa. They land the stun into Paparazzi with the BKB pop by the SF. They'll start to retreat. No longer has that BKB. Hold 11, blink, oh, Black Hole! It's on the 2, but the Primal Roar comes up for Chalice. It might give him enough time to get the kill here on a Ghost, but he gets the Satanic off, and Hold 11's gonna drop. It was a desperate move coming out from Xtreme Gaming to try and force something, but so far, so good for RNG. Paparazzi surrounded and killed off, gone for 2 minutes, and they only have 2 alive left for Xtreme, and it might just be 1 if TY doesn't make it out.
No first hit bash. Really force Old 11's hand. They forced him to go in. They forced him to try and get that Black Hole, because you don't know if Rosh is up or not, right? Like,
going tier force.
They're gonna go and try and end this. There's no SF.
Still 80 seconds with no SF. Blue goes in, Primal Roar used. He's got the Lotus Orb on him. That's gonna send the magic missiles back and across the way of RNG. Damage on Alu isn't enough just yet. But PYW with the BKB, he's no longer got hit. He's trying to retreat back into the base. They've got the swap on Alu. Lu's in some trouble, but the Lincolns gets popped with the BKB being there for him. But, oh, Enrage as well as the BKB. Now they'll focus their attentions on the tier 4 towers. The throne's going to be exposed. It's looking like RNG's going to take game 2 with these. Somnus focuses the throne, but now they're going to go the other way, and Ghost will take it into going to RNG.
SF games that we casted together, I don't think they did.
I think so.
Yeah, all the SF games kind of looked similar.
No, they won the one against IG.
Oh, Lil Man, hi. He's back.
Okay.
It's like one of the best heroes against... Rebound does miss.
Exposed, though, over to the side away from the tower. Lu, not a lot of health to work with. DY now trying to hide in the trees. Nobody TPing over just yet.
He's gone.
They've got the pulse. They'll get the kill. They'll take out DY, and Chalice will secure first blood, but just afterwards in the slower lane, Old 11 gets a kill on the Ghost.
That is not really a kill that I expected to happen,
Chalice
but they
getting
get
a
a
double.
double.
They take out Lu.
There shall be
It's a really good necro pick.
Dire's
This lane
top tower is under attack.
already.
Ooh, Chalice. He's in trouble. Both supports up top, and they just don't have the damage to get this necro. They focus on the Kaka and still now rebound, and Lu is in too far. He's been disposed of. Oh, just jumping over. Whoa, that was close, but here's Somnus. Not going to matter. Lu will be followed up with and killed off as they bring Somnus into the mix, and they might even get PYW. Roll, good job getting in front of the roll and making sure that they can lock down this Earth Spirit, and Somnus gets a double kill. He's going to come back to mid feeling way stronger.
Yeah, and the best thing about it is the lane wasn't pushed in, so use that blur and run
Dire's
away.
top tower is under attack.
That's all you can do. He's got a TP in 7 seconds, so perhaps he can... The problem is, like, where do you go? Pugna is TPing top.
Paparazzi wants to do something, and he's into the trees. Ooh, that ulti onto the necro. He'll get the kill there, but the rebound hits on a Paparazzi. Somnus, he's got that ulti to work with. TP out from Kaka, but not going to be in time, so a double kill for Paparazzi.
They could not afford to lose this tower so early on. They needed this move so...
One. Unfortunate. Woke up, though. Paparazzi going back towards this necro, and they might just get this. Kaka, he's got a way to jump out, but with Sinister Gaze, it'll lock him down enough for the life drain to finish him off. Paparazzi now on a killing spree. This Pugna's starting to get up there, and he is going to have that Aether Lens, I believe, getting delivered already for Paparazzi. So that's that extra bit. Oh, Reaper Sight. UI gone. Chalice now running. Paparazzi's here. Life drain again, and has another blast. Chalice, though, he won't be able to survive much longer with Boulder Smash. And another shot from Paparazzi to do the deed.
Yeah, there isn't really a lot that Necro can do against Pugna. Old 11 bottom lane.
Yeah,
he might black hole
in a couple. Yeah, he's got the black hole. It's on to 3. Somnus comes over, has the Sonic Wave to push him back. BYW also gets pushed away. They get the kill on old 11. Hey, look over. Oh, they've got the Sinister Gaze. They got him. Ghost ends up dead. Somnus now has the ability to blink away, thanks to Sinister Gaze being on cooldown, but they still have the roll to try and catch up and get a second one on X Nova. And it's the Boulder Smash kill for PYW as Paparazzi constantly being a nuisance with the Decrepify, another blast in the life drain. That's how they killed Goat. Up 3 heroes.
Yeah, they're going for Lu.
For Lu, but there is an Earth Spirit nearby, maybe to react on this. Rebound and the Reaper Scythe. You may want to react, but there's no time to do so. However, Magnetize and Chalice with a TP attempt. Ooh, they stopped the TP on Kaka, I believe, and Chalice going to try and run. Old 11 is here. He doesn't have a black hole, not going to matter, as Paparazzi gets the kill of the Necrophos. Kaka won't even try for the roll. There's 4 staff being built for the Necrophos after the Spirit Vessel. BKB from Marcy first, which we've seen a lot. And that lets you unleash and just jump in. Magnetize Kaka. He's going to unleash. They'll go to the Reaper site. That'll hit PYW, not get the kill. They'll roll away. So he'll find himself an escape. Paparazzi, though, he's in too far. He'll not survive the onslaught that comes out from RNG. Sinister Gaze isn't going to matter. DY is the next to drop. Somnus on a mega kill streak, and somehow, I mean, Paparazzi was in the middle of all those heroes, and it looks like Old 11's going to die too. Xtreme, they finally find themselves a bit of a lead in this game, and they just kind of going too far.
Yeah, throw it back.
No, right? Like, BKB is out for the Enigma. If Lu gets his pretty quickly, they should kind of line up together.
I'm just worried about the Pugna being susceptible to these jumps.
He's almost got a BKB too. BKB Black Hole coming through on it too, but there's the chaotic offering going to be used. They get the kill into DY. Chain Frost bouncing around. Magnetizes in with the Boulder Smash on the Ghost. He'll look over at PYW and take a second, but Reaper Scythe to stop the TP of the Pugna. It's not to get that kill, but it is to make sure that they can secure it afterwards. As Paparazzi, Spirit Vessel on him, trying to use that ult to survive. Maybe somebody would come over, but it's just buying time for the inevitable, which is his death.
Yeah, there's an Axe on Ghost. This was the perfect time to fight anyway. They go straight back into the pit and don't kill themselves. Is there a BKB on blue? Yeah, there is. They want to take this fight.
If they can get in on this one. Lou's gonna pop the BKB, now focuses his attention on the Kaka. He's used a couple seconds of this BKB, not sure who he wants to go for, goes back over to Kaka, and the whole BKB, he's really only gonna throw like 1 or 2 right clicks. So he was super indecisive, and that's gonna cause DY and Old 11 to die, and them giving up the Aegis for a net negative. Like, Lou, he had no... Looked like that was going to be
Paparazzi, BKB
popped by Paparazzi as the rebound was going to come in and stun him. From behind, though, is PYW.
Old 11, Black Hole.
Magnetize. They're in. They've got the Black Hole down. It's going to be threw out onto Somnus, but not going to be enough damage to get the kill on the Queen of Pain. They'll drop the Chaotic Offering. They get the kill on the PYW. They lose Xnova. The Reaper Scythe on Lou, and the follow-up damage to get the kill here out onto the Phantom Assassin. The Chain Frost bouncing around over to the Ice Spire. The Sonic Wave hits on a Paparazzi who just TPs out in time, but they lose Old 11. Even with the proper positioning, Xtreme Gaming can't win the fight. Get a Black Hole full duration, I believe, on Sano. Knives out there, Stifling Daggers, the jumps. Ooh, quick Orchid on the PYW, so he's unable to get the roll in. They've got another ward out. PYW is going to roll back and away. They use the Sinister Gaze. Kaka comes in, unleashes, and will try to survive with the Chain Frost bouncing around. They get the kill to DY. Saunus is in really deep with the BKB. PYW getting low, but he's going to go over and roll into the pit. They'll buy back on Kaka. They'll buy back on PYW. They got the kill into the Lich. He'll buy back as well. The Reaper Scythe on an Old 11, and he never gets a Black Hole off. He's got buyback too. There's a gem down on the ground, passed over to the Marcy. The life drain for Paparazzi. They just don't have the damage to get the kill on the Chalice just yet. They're going to buy back on Old 11. Now they'll look over. They'll take out this Necro. No! Chaotic Offering comes in, and they're unable to get the damage out. PYW just died. He'll fall again. 70 seconds without this Earth Spirit. They'll jump in with the rebound, but the Sinister Gaze comes out from DY. You got to remember, he bought back earlier as well. The Ice Spire is down, but it's not doing it. And smoke from RNG. Hold the high ground in the jungle, though, is the Dire side. Ulu's actually out in front. Oh, boy. Jumps to the creep wave. They're going to look to rebound. Goes the wrong direction. Stifling Daggers come out across the board. They'll roll over. They'll find themselves the Marcy, but Marcy's going to be able to survive with the Lotus Orb. The Chain Frost is going to bounce around. I believe the Chain Frost might have even been reflected. It was. Kaka got the kill on a DY with that Reaper Scythe ripping apart Lu in half. He's dead for 100 seconds. Paparazzi with the TP, but the right click from Somnus. 4 heroes dead, no buyback.
Is this just game?
It might be.
They can they just go Throne? At this point, they have to.
But ow. I didn't know it was going to be this ridiculous.
Yeah.
Only died twice. That was the stat I was looking at. They're going to go double damage on Ghost. They need to run Paparazzi even with the BKB. I don't think he's safe. They're going to go through with this. They've got the Sonic Wave. They should have a refresher to throw another one.
The Black Hole.
As well as the Black Hole. They might be able to get this. They finally get a kill on a Kaka, but they'll take out Paparazzi. There's nothing more coming their way. Chalice just working the damage out. Lou's going to drop here. He's got buyback. So does Old 11, but it's not looking like it's worth anything. All they got is Kaka.
All they got is Kaka because Xnova is such a boss, man, right there. He gets the refresher orb, he pops the chaotic offering. He did it on purpose, just to bait the Enigma Black Hole. The Black Hole gets used, and then he refreshes, he cancels it immediately with another Golem. Old 11 had no clue what was waiting for him. They just end this game pretty much in style.
And they try to defend. Again, it's just Ghost focusing the throne while they focus Lu. Lu's been hexed up, silenced, and on the run from Somnus. Somnus is going to stick with him. The roll comes out. It's going to stop Somnus for a second. They get the kill on Old 11. They'll call GG, and RNG, maybe not the favorite.